Larissa Lotner thinks big, and she thinks ahead, decades into the future, into a world of cryogenic global organ banks.
So the big thing that we're trying to do with my research is prevent ice from getting too big in size. So we're trying to overcome ice from shearing tissues and killing cells by forming inside the cells. As far as I know, we're the only ones in the world that are trying to cryopreserve lungs. Right now, lung transplant is the only option for patients in end-stage lung failure, and we're currently not meeting the demand. And so we need to find ways that we can keep lungs alive longer so that we can get them to recipients, and ways that we can store lungs that we don't have a match for at that point in time. Obviously, repairing the lungs is also a goal, and that's why it's interesting that we're doing things like ex vivo lung perfusion, because that has the promise of being able to regenerate lungs. So if we were to inflict some damage through cryopreservation, could we potentially mediate that by then repairing those lungs such that we can put them in patients? So the ultimate goal of my research is to be able to preserve lungs for such long periods of time that we'd be able to get them across the country or even across the world. And we could create an organ banking network where when we have lungs that aren't compatible for anybody at that given time, we can store them for indefinite periods of time before we're able to transplant them into new recipients.
It's the young visionary University of Alberta researchers like Larissa who carry the torch of progress passed to them by the great leaders from the past. They are creating our future, improving lives together.